Thank you, everybody, and thank you for having me, and thank you to the Coalition of Clean Air. And as was noted by our previous speaker, I'm going to steal his line. Regulation is, what did you say?
Don't just regulate, but also innovate.
Don't just regulate, but also innovate. I really like that because over 10 years ago, as I was on the local city council in Fullerton and was a member of SCAG and on the transportation committee, we started talking much about what we're actually implementing. And when we were talking over 10 years ago about SB 375, which would start to look at planning and transportation together, some of the goals that were projected, there was a huge amount of concern and complaint, and yet we've seen that not only have we achieved those goals, but we've surpassed them. So being ambitious and bold is very important in reducing and making sure that we are reducing those greenhouse emissions, but being flexible is as important. It's a little bit like the chicken and the egg when we start talking about changing from what our current practice is with vehicles and their owners and what the future will look like. So my AB 115 includes the full scope of value added by fuel sources that reduce emissions for vehicles in industry under the low carbon fuel standards. The importance of using every fuel at our disposal is to reduce our reliance on carbon intense fuels, gasoline and diesel, as we transition to a green economy. Now, I take this part really seriously because we talk about our drivers through California and what type of vehicles they're driving. We know until we can bring down the cost of some of our electric vehicles, many are going to continue to drive the vehicles they have. For example, I drive a Volvo, a very safe car, and eventually we will transition as a family, but right now my brother-in-law owns a Volvo shop and he repairs Volvos. So it's hard for us to transition when we have 4 paid vehicles, but we want to get there. And like me, there's many others that do want to participate, but cost is an issue. California has proved over the past decade it is possible to meet our ambitious standards, emission goals, and still thrive. The development of low carbon fuels which meet our emission standards has been an important component of that push. AB 115 ensures California's low carbon fuel standard does not play favorites. And this is a really important, as the government, we need to make sure we use all of the types of fuels and types of positions that we have there. I know for the electric vehicles, we still are looking at charging stations. We're still looking at the infrastructure. So for us as assembly members and legislators to put all of our eggs in one basket, I think limits us. So looking at multiple options like flex fuel is very important. So thank you for being here, and we look forward to moving our bill. Thank you.